Okay, so I hear that you were thinking of changing a behavior.
Yes, I'm actually wanting to just find a bit more motivation to get back into exercising.
Hmm.
Um, it's something that I want to work back into my routine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it sounds like you had or you used to do it before, and
Hmm.
there's something that's kind of been stopping you.
Yeah. I feel like this new commute that I have to work to and from,
Hmm.
which it being like an hour and a half, if not more,
Yeah.
depending on the day, has made it really exhausting for my days off to prioritize other forms of self care other than, just like reading and spending time with friends. Um, I'm having a hard time prioritizing just certain things that I want to get back into my routine, like meal prepping.
Hmm.
Um, but exercise is definitely something that I want to implement.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally hear that. Yeah, you're working what, like 40 hours a week, and yeah, that
Yeah.
can be. I get how that can be time consuming, and it's hard to want to prioritize something like working out.
Yeah.
Um, but it sounds like you used to do it. Um, what were you? Like, how were you able to organize that into your schedule beforehand?
I think what helped was honestly working less is honestly what helped me at the time. But I enjoy working and I enjoy what I do.
Hmm.
Um, and I enjoy the money
Yeah.
and I enjoy the financial situation that I'm in right now. But back then it was just a matter of fact that I didn't have to work
Hmm.
as much, which gave me a lot of free time.
Hmm.
And it was easy to prioritize exercise,
Hmm.
and easy to prioritize meal prepping as well in my routine and implementing that,
Hmm.
which I think is why it made it a bit easier.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think that if you did complete some sort of exercise routine during the
Mm-hmm.
week, how do you think that would change your life?
I personally think that it would make me a lot more positive, and
Mm-hmm.
I think that any sort of excess energy that I had throughout
Mm-hmm.
the week, I think it would be a nice form of release.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in the past, where I have done some sort of yoga or when we went to like the hot yoga,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like a weight was lifted off my
Yeah.
shoulders. And I don't think that it was just because of exercise, but I also think that it was doing it with people that I care about, like my
Mm-hmm.
friends, just made me feel a bit better about easing back into things. And yeah, I do genuinely think that it would be a nice way to like restart my week in a
Mm-hmm.
way.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just sort of contemplating it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and there were a lot of things that you enjoyed about when you did when you would find an exercise routine
Mm-hmm.
beforehand, and I also really enjoyed that as well. That I saw
Mm-hmm.
those benefits. Um, and do you think there's any way to, like, if you did maybe just like once a week, like, could you? Is there any way you could work around your current schedule, or do you?
I think that there's definitely a way that I could work it into my schedule. Um, I think recently it's just been other things that have been
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
been on top of each other, that have been a bit stressful. But it is something that I know that I'm going to get into, moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that like doing it before or after therapy, for examples, like on Tuesdays, would be very beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I hear that you might be thinking about implementing some sort of workout routine like on your
Mm-hmm.
day off, which is like you said on
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that sounds like something that, like, I totally think that you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, do you see yourself like reaching out to like another yoga studio, or is there a gym that you're like thinking about, or are you not quite at that stage yet? You're just kind of in the back of your mind.
Yeah. I've been contemplating certain yoga studios
Mm-hmm.
because, to the new place that we would be moving to, there's actually one that's pretty nearby that
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about. Um, And there's also a Pilates place that I did reach out to. So
Okay.
that would be, those are my two contenders as of right now. I haven't sorted it completely, but I've made steps towards it.
Okay. Well, yeah, it sounds like you're in a really good spot. Yeah, just let me know if I can do anything to help. I'd love to maybe go to a yoga class with you. And yeah, it's something we can do together.
Yes, as a fun activity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That was 5 minutes.